Allow me to introduce myself. I am a born American. I am a unaccompanied lower class born American who is looking to meet a real true faithful friend, but I just can't seem to meet ends without your helping trend. I want you around, but I heard the word around town about how you get down. A liar, a deceiver, and even a cheater. Without any hesitation, you're left from a poor man's pocket to the suited up, wealthy, disguised reaper. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. Mr. Dollar Bill, aren't you the reason why we just finished with that war we were in right now, you little weasel? Wow, Mr. Dollar Bill, I guess you really are the root of all evil. All because of you, little Timmy got shot and killed by a pistol. Just because he gave the weed man 9 other of your friends, but didn't mention that he forgot you at the end. All because of him. And all because of him, little Sue now has to suffer from suicidal thoughts and views. All because of him, good old Chief Little Bill. But let's not get it confused, because he came to be a big discussion of unpaid expensive bills. Example, RG&E gets cut off on them, all because of 30 little U's, or 5 little U's could have popped up at the dinner table to supply food in their stomachs too. Oh, and let's not forget about the 6-month-old infant, who now has to grow up without a mother and a father because both served in war just to protect you, which to you is no bother. And in rewards to them for choosing to protect you over spending time with their own child, you reward them with a suited-up gun, a memorial, and history in fires. And on top of that, we now have American-born terrorists. More money offered from the opposing side, and now they holding knives, tearing our wrists. On top of it all, Mr. Bill, you're a murderer. There's a little girl out there carrying AIDS, and you know the cure to her. I secretly know what he hides in his journal, that he got all the recipes. And I could go for some KFC, but you're no Mr. Colonel. So much confusion, you can stir all in one pot. But I'm now considering twice about the role that you play, so you can now kick rocks. And let's not forget that Mr. Dollar Bill was made free at no charge to the government. And then suited up wealthy boys in disguise, man, the boys are loving it. So how can we, living all as Americans, make a friend of $1 but at no charge? I can't answer that, Sarge, but listen to me closely. United we stand, but divided we will fall. Fucking fakers. Oh, and thanks, Bill, you dirty piece of paper.
Yeah, my man.
She said do karma. You don't want that dog?
I don't want karma, I want another one. You don't want it, man, I fuck with that dog. Every fucking day. Yeah, that's on the next chance. I don't want to do karma, I want to do love and let me see.
That's what she asked me to tell you.
All right.
Feel it from the heart, man. Do whatever you feel from the heart.
Hustling on these streets, I thought was a dedication. Like, I was just one of Satan's creations. The devil had the prison jam-packed and tried bringing me into incarceration. He had me destroying people's lives to misuse. It was straight annihilation. The money came fast, but so happiness came slow. What a hell of a temptation. The devil had a plan and he wanted my participation. He told me to go out there, recruit workers to bring to his plantation. So I did what I had to do, all through pure manipulation. Until one day, Jesus then stopped me in my path and told me to choose a new occupation. Try becoming a magician, my son, and perform an elevation to defy Satan's gravitation. So I went back to the big red machine and I told him that I was no longer acquainted with his bloody nation, so I left him and his wounds in cremation. After coming back up, I was so dried out, Jesus then poured water on my soul and brought me back to hydration. He then showered me with 3 beautiful children as a new dedication, prescribed me new prescriptions for determination as my medication, which put me to deep meditation and turned me into a loving father as my reincarnation without any hesitation. A new life, a new me, surrounded by a new association, because I'm owned by a new network and got no cancellation. And if you're good at math, turn this equation. God cubed plus ovation minus Satan squared minus adaptation only equals a negative lifestyle less than evaporation. Lucifer, you are now dismissed from this education. And by the way, homeboy, find your own transportation. And for the rest of God's class, I'm going to see y'all at graduation.
Come on, give it up one more time for Floyd. Make him feel love. Make him feel love.